Hello, everyone. It's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Goat Magic. So this week, like usual, I'm joined by Richard. How's it going today, Richard?
Hey, Seth. What's going on?
Not much. I'm excited for this matchup because we are testing out the greatest of all time what if, I think, for Modern. Basically, if you think back, I guess a little over a year now, we had Splinter Twin, banned in Modern, and then right after that, a few weeks later, we had Eldrazi dominate Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. And ever since then, there's kind of been this crazy what-if question of, what if Twin was never banned? How good would Eldrazi have been if Twin was still around? Or what if Wizards intentionally banned Twin to make Eldrazi more part of the meta and sell Oath of the Gatewatch? So, Richard, what are you playing on our Goat Magic this week?
All right, I'm playing Eldrazi, the deck that took the Pro Tour by storm, piloted by LSV. It was not the deck that actually won. That was a red-blue version, but this is the full colorless Eldrazi Temple, Eye of Ugin, which is now banned, power out Eldrazi, flood the board, and kill you really fast with got shots in the sideboard just for reach. And for some, I guess it actually works against Splinter Twin. It's actually not bad. So third place at Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. Eldrazi came out of nowhere. We're playing this deck to see what would have happened if Twin was still around at that Pro Tour.
Yeah, so I'm playing the Twin side of the matchup, and I'm playing straight blue-red Twin. There was a few different variants towards the end with like Tarmogoyfs and going into Rug, but this is a build that BBD played, Brian Bundoon played to a top 8 finish at a GP just like a month or so before the banning. It was like the last best performing build of the deck. So we're straight blue-red, looking to combo off. We got some counter spells, ways to filter through our deck, protect our combo, but we're pretty much the combo build of the deck. We're not really trying to beat down with Tarmogoyfs or anything like that. So I think this will be interesting. Do you have any feelings on who is favored in this matchup, Richard, before we actually jump into the matches?
I think my deck will be too fast for your turn 4 combo deck. We have Thought-Knot Seers, Reality Smashers, and I also have my own removal with Dismember and Gut Shots in the sideboard. So I think Eldrazi is favored, but I think part of that is also because Twin hasn't, your Twin list hasn't adjusted for the Eldrazi menace. So you're playing the pre-Eldrazi deck list.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I think the combination of Cavern of Souls to fizzle my counters and Thought-Knot Seer to grab the combo pieces from my hand in this original build of Eldrazi was very much all in on having 2 mana lands. So it's pretty likely that you're going to be able to Thought-Knot if you have one in hand before I'm able to Splinter Twin and combo off. So I'm a little worried that your deck is just, yeah, like you said, going to be too fast and kind of overrun me. But the power of Twin is you can steal games out of anywhere. Like, you have a combo that's just turn 3, turn 4, win the game. Your deck doesn't have that much removal, so even though I think you're favored, I think it's possible that if you don't get your ideal draw, Twin can steal some games here or there. Oh yeah, by the way, we are doing a Pro Tour style match, so best of 5 and no sideboarding until game after game number 2. So the first 2 games are unsideboarded, and then we will sideboard for the extra games, the rest of the games.
Okay, I think this is the nuts, or it's as close to the nuts without being the nuts. So I'll keep, because I'm also on the play.
This is a Twin hand. I think this is a hand that is keepable. I'm scared though of the nuts.
I gotta think about what to do here. I think this is what we do.
Oh boy. Oh dear. Is this turn 1 Thought-Knot?
No. That would be a lot of Simian Spirit Guides. It is a turn 1 Chalice though. I hope you can fight through this.
That actually shuts down a reasonable amount of my interaction and filtering. I don't know if I have any removal now that kills your...
Okay, so if you notice here, I have 4 mana. It's turn 2. You have 1 mana, plus I have a Chalice. Oh, I don't even need to tap that. Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, it just sits there.
It just works.
Oh, that land is so ridiculous.
Wait, how do I... I'm so confused. How do I cast Endless One for 4? X is for this mana cost to click adjust to reduce the value of X.
I think it should automatically count. Yeah, it automatically counts it unless you tell it not to.
LSV did not have this problem at the Pro Tour, by the way. No Moto UIs to navigate through.
Well, we will play a land and pass in the face of your 4/4.
Okay, now for viewers who have lost track of time, it is now turn 3. And I shall attempt to put 9 power onto the board.
Okay, well.
Oh no, he has the reband.
Yeah, this
leak
keeps us temporarily alive.
Okay, but if you didn't have that, you'd be at 10 life. That's how ridiculous this deck is.
The deck is so crazy. Come on, good draw. All right, Sulfur Falls.
Well, the good point about your deck is you can just win. You can just Splinter Twin out of nowhere here.
That's true. If I have my combo pieces, I could just win next turn.
Yeah, I guess we Reality Smash again.
Yeah, that one's good. Man, that's so much mana. Yup.
All right, hope we don't die.
That's a pretty good turn 4.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you're not dead.
Again?
Oh my god.
Cryptic. Sure.
I don't think I can win unless I draw combo pieces. And now I'm not even sure if I can win with the second Reality Smasher. All right. Well, to give you an idea what was going on in my hand, we'll bolt your Endless One. And then we will dispel our Lightning Bolt. Yeah, we're dead. We don't have an answer to this. Yeah. Wow.
That was very, very unfair. The mana.
So maybe the conspiracy theory is just bust. Maybe Eldrazi would have just absolutely dominated Twin. I'm sure there's ways, like if you were expecting Eldrazi, you could build your deck to make it better against Eldrazi, but still, I mean, it's a blue-red deck. How are you killing Reality Smashers and dealing with turn 2 Thought-Knot Seers? I don't think you can make it that much better, especially with Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, I don't know, but never count Twin down. It is basically, you could change it to some kind of control deck with the Twin finisher.
Yeah, that might be the way to go. I guess you could even splash another color if you needed stuff that was better against Eldrazi.
Okay, so I had a mediocre hand. I think this deck could do much better, so I vault it. And I will keep.
Yeah, we'll keep that, I guess. We're also going to 6.
Was the new Sky rule in place? I don't remember for this Pro Tour.
I believe it was.
I don't want this card.
Mystigo.
Okay, I'll just casually play this land that doesn't tap for mana. And then play this creature.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do something about this?
I have a Spell Snare, actually.
Wow.
I kind of wanted my top card, but... So, not dying yet.
Battery Shaper?
I guess that's fine.
Yeah, Eye of Ugin is so ridiculous that it got banned. Because people can Eye of Ugin play 4 Metallic Mimics on the same turn. You would have a land that taps for 8 mana.
Oh man, another thing I just now realized. Well, yeah, we're just gonna pass. I'll tell you the story in a minute.
Are we getting twinned out here?
So yeah, we'll take our hit.
Oh,
down to 15. Right. Sure.
Play that. Pass the turn.
So the thing I was going to say is another reason this matchup seems good for Eldrazi is one of Twin's ways of interacting is to flash in and tap down lands, but your Eye of Ugin is pretty good against that effect. Like it's still just adding 2 mana even if you tap it down. Oh, come on. One time, Dak.
Are you naturally draw Splinter Twin?
No, we aren't. All right. Played the loot house. Get in. So now we just have to find a Splinter Twin before you kill us. which is about 3 turns.
Oh, I'm stuck on mana. As sad as it is.
Which is a feat with a land that just adds 2 mana to everything you cast.
Well, I mean, these 3/2s aren't the end of the world.
That's a clock.
I mean, I'm stuck on mana, but that doesn't mean I can't cast things.
Remand looks pretty silly against that.
Oh, yeah, cycle.
Okay, resolves.
Wait. Can I do anything with this Mutavault? No. Alright.
Well, we're going to go loot in. Discard Snapcaster.
Oh, that's not a Splinter Twin.
Pestermite Beatdowns. Yep, still not a Splinter Twin. Hope we don't die.
Oh, this is the best. This is the best land possible, actually.
It's Temple.
No, but it does kind of the same thing.
Oh, yep. Oh, that mana was so good.
What is... So this has to enter the battlefield? You may change... So this is 6, 8, 10. This is lethal if you don't have anything. So I guess I will activate Mutavault.
Okay. Well, we do have something.
Oh, okay.
And we'll just tap down your Matter Reshaper, I guess. Deceiver Exarch's actually a good blocker here.
We'll play this. Oh, wait, I can't. No! Eldrazi costs colorless mana, Seth, and Orborg only makes black mana.
Well, I guess we're passing. Oh, boy. Are we dead this turn?
I have so many legendary lands in my hand.
That is the downside of the Eldrazi deck.
How can I guess... Yeah, okay. So, 1, 2, 3...
Oh, what is this?
Reality Smasher.
All right, we will...
Remand.
I don't like giving you a free card, but I think it's worth it. Simian Spirit Guide.
It's gonna go get some beats.
I think we're just gonna kill the Mimic.
Twin? No.
Not yet. We're kind of staying alive somehow, which is slightly surprising to me.
I have forgotten the fear of dying at any moment that only Twin can provide.
You never know. You can never feel safe.
Okay, so I guess this land situation is rough. I only have 1 colorless producing land.
Oh, that does make it hard to cast your Eldrazi.
We'll try this again.
I guess we'll keep doing the same thing.
Okay, you win. You have that.
Yep.
That Simian Spirit Guide.
Yeah, I don't think you have any reach, so we'll just block. Oh.
Finally get the Twin.
I think I might have actually found the win. Unless, actually, I can play this land. All right. Yeah, I found the Twin. So now, as long as I don't misclick.
You can show us how the combo works.
If you haven't seen it, you put this on the Deceiver Exarch. Then Deceiver Exarch lets you untap another permanent you control. So you keep untapping the original Deceiver Exarch. And you do this until, and also the token it makes has haste. That's the other important part of this. So all these are 1/4 hasty attackers. So basically you got to do this until you have Deceiver Exarchs equal to your opponent's life total, which in this case is 16. And then you just attack with them all.
All right, I will concede to save set the misery of doing this combo.
There is a risk that you just misclick and it all falls apart. So I appreciate that. So maybe this isn't as horrible as I felt after game one if you don't have your absolute nut draw.
Yeah, I actually had a second Orborg and a second Eye in hand, so I was stuck in mana the entire game.
That was one of the drawbacks of the deck. Like, you get a ton of power from playing all those legendary lands, but then occasionally you get some clunky draws that are not all that good. I have a couple of really good sideboard cards, and then a lot of questionable sideboard cards. I think we'll cut those. Maybe, I don't even know if that's good enough. Maybe something like this. Well, Twin can beat Eldrazi. We learned that it is possible.
That is true. Wait, you can needle Splinter Twin, right?
Yes, you just have to name
Needle the creature?
The creature, yeah.
Okay, we'll do this. I have no idea how to sideboard. No one ever wrote a sideboard guide for Eldrazi versus.
That's true. This matchup never been played before.
These lands. So many legendary lands.
Yeah, this looks about right.
I think the deck just loses to itself when it loses.
Yeah, I think that's pretty true.
All right. Eye of Ugin.
Okay.
Endless One.
Sure.
Go.
Okay. That could have been worse. Yeah, let's just Misty. Well, I think we gotta kill it before you get a Chalice of the Void or something.
All right. Matter Shaper.
Not bad. Well, just keep passing.
Attack.
Yup. Jeez, already down to 14.
Matter Shaper.
Yeah, we're gonna cycle Remand. Play the Loot House. Down to 11.
Matter Shaper.
Yeah, let's cycle Remand. Certain Visions to the bottom. And yeah, we'll pass. Keep taking these Matter Reshaper beats. How many lands does your deck play? Is it a pretty
I don't know.
Or do you just have like 3 Eye of Ugins?
I may or may not have multiple Eye of Ugins.
Ugh. Mimic. Can't remand that.
You sure can.
We can remand Matter Reshaper.
Oh, can we? Well, I guess I'm winning as this goes on, but it is awfully annoying.
The deck, it feels like I always have a remand somehow. Yes. So we will just pass the turn. Keep doing what Twin does. And I think we just run out this Pestermite.
So you can tap or untap something. Okay.
Yeah. And since you only have one colorless source of mana, I think we just tap the Mutavault.
Okay. This is where I draw Eldrazi Temple.
Please no. More Eye of Ugins?
Oh. How am I color screwed in a colorless deck, Seth?
Yeah, that's actually pretty amazing.
So I guess we just attack.
Yeah, well, I guess bolt the Mimic.
Okay. Then I will.
Do you have Gut Shot?
I got shot the Pestermite. Oh no.
Oh no. Come on, Twin.
Are you gonna twin me?
Well, I don't have a twin yet, but if I draw one, I would like to. That's not a twin. Yeah, we'll just pass. I feel like we're close to dying.
I can't cast or use like any of these cards in my hand. It's actually quite a feat for a deck to pull off.
Yeah, I don't know how that's actually even possible, but I'm sort of oddly worried about more gut shots.
Okay. Cast this this Matter Shaper again.
Snapcaster. Remand? Number, I don't know, million?
Oh no. Now my Matter Shaper can't get through.
Yeah, we're holding on by a thread. I guess that's how Twin works, though. You're just trying to stay alive until you find your twin. Or maybe we just get there with Pestermite somehow. If you only draw Eye of Ugin the rest of the game. The problem is you just eventually draw like an Urborg and then everything goes really poorly.
Oh, actually, we will attack. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe we'll trade and get something useful.
We gotta block. Come on. Eye of Ugin. Ooh, more Matter Reshapers.
Put on the battlefield. Thank you. And we will... Oh, we're still in damage.
Do
you still have a remand?
I drew another one. They just keep coming.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And then I guess we can loot. Discard that. Wow, are you discarding hand size?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
That didn't go as planned. I clicked the wrong card.
Well, let's think about this. Oh, that's a really good draw. How do we do this? We still have to not die to Matter Reshaper. All right, let's Serum Visions. Oh, I really want to crack this fetch, but I'm in gut shot range.
Remember LSV's famous gut shot, Seth. Remember.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid that fate.
Sounds like you should just fetch and shock.
We're just going to Blood Moon you. Now you can play your legendary lands. Actually, no, I don't think that works. Yeah, we'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Blood Moon seems like my best way of stealing games after sideboarding.
This kind of helped me because it gave me more mana.
Okay. Ugh, Dismember. Well, I guess I'm going to be dead to Gut Shot no matter what. Or Dismembers.
Click, and I will dismember that.
So
ironically, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if you didn't Blood Moon me.
I thought Blood Moon was my best card. So I actually had a Roast in hand, but I figured with 2 blockers, I should be okay. But Lightning Bolt? No. I guess I should have roasted instead of clicked, maybe, in hindsight. Yeah, Matter Reshaper got there with 2 lands.
Oh, my hand. Eye of Ugin, Chalice, Reality Smasher.
Well, somehow you still won with that hand, which is actually pretty absurd.
Yeah, I think the deck is designed on having... It's like feast or famine. Your hand is the nuts, or your hand is like absolute garbage. And you just have better hands more often, I think.
It's kind of funny. I forgot how long it sometimes takes Splinter Twin to actually find the win. And I feel like in a lot of matchups that works well because you just like remand, cryptic, stall out. But man, you have a lot of inevitability in your deck.
Yeah, I forgot the constant fear of getting comboed out when playing against Splinter Twin. Just every turn I'm like, did he draw it? Did he draw it?
Well, the answer was no, all of those turns. All right. Come on, Splinter Twins. At least I haven't gotten Thought Not Seared. I feel like you actually haven't ran that well so far, and you're still up a game. All right. We'll try this. Hopefully you don't have the nut draw.
I have the nut lands, but nothing else, so I think I need to mulligan. This looks pretty reasonable.
So like half of your lands tap for 2 mana, essentially. I'm pretty sure. Maybe more than half.
Yeah, and then you also have Simian Spirit Guides and other fun things to be doing.
Fun.
I mean, this one doesn't even have to tap for 2 mana.
Nope, just sits there. Well, let's
I've had an Eye of Ugin every game. Which,
yeah, you are really good at having those.
I also mulligan every hand without Eye of Ugin, so...
that explains it.
Ooh, a roast out of Mimic, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Might as well.
All right. We did it. We drew land.
All right, let's see if this works better this time.
Uh-oh, are you twinning me?
No, but something better, actually.
Oh, no.
It seems like Blood Moon.
Wait. I'm okay. Okay, I have a waste.
You do. It still slows you down a lot, but you're right. Waste, you can still cast your colorless stuff.
My superior deck building.
Oh, so many.
Seth, you better have something to back up that Blood Moon because it's not a free win this game.
Apparently not. Certain visions. And we will pass.
Don't mind me. I wasn't going to cast something. Do what you're going to do anyway.
I guess we do this.
Ambush Viper?
I really don't like. Sort of. I don't like giving you a Matter Reshaper trigger, but Harvest Buyer amazingly was once. Oh no! Oh, my plans ruined. Got shot off the Matter Reshaper. You even have red mana, so you don't got to pay life. Really?
I would have actually cast 2 Matter Reshapers that turn if you had not Blood Mooned me. I think you're dead. I don't think you can actually, even if you have Twin right now. I guess if you have the 1/4, I can't gut shot it.
We're just gonna Serum Visions and pass the turn. I mean, you shouldn't be able to actually kill me this turn. I hope.
It only taps for 1 mana.
Oh, that's a shame. Poor Richard. Doesn't have soul lands.
I know. I have 4 lands and it can only tap for 4 mana. Ridiculous. Oh, it's a Reality Smasher. Don't worry about that one.
Yes, it is.
I can actually cast Endless 1 without colorless mana.
Ooh. All right. That's pretty big. I mean, we're staying alive-ish? Barely?
Does this do it? I guess you could have a Cryptic here.
Yeah, I do have Cryptic. How do I do this? We have to counter tap? Well, I think we got to draw if there's any way we're going to win, but you have Gut Shot. I can't believe how good Gut Shot is with that. I literally would have won this turn if it wasn't for Gut Shot. I guess we got to counter tap. I think we... actually, let's counter bounce. Take 3. Land go. Oh, the world's saddest Pestermite.
Okay. What could go wrong here? I'm going to do this first. Gut Shot. I will pay with my red mana.
Man, these Blood Moons have backfired hard.
We'll play this.
Oh, dear.
Play this Endless 1. Sure.
Okay.
Reality Smasher.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, deck. Red Source.
Oh, you can't even cast Twin.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Wait. Could you have... Because you could use Deceiver Exarch to untap a mountain, right?
Yeah, but I would have died, I think.
But it's okay. I have a thingy for you.
Oh no. So I was actually dead there if you just attacked. I had twin remand. So I was hoping you pre-combat cast something.
Oh, I see.
And I drew into the Deceiver Exarch. Well, now this is bad. Oh.
Well, there's your red source.
Yep, you got me. Good game. Wow. So, we took a game, ended up 3-1. How representative do you think that match was to how this matchup would play out over the long haul? If they never banned Twin and Twin and Eldrazi were battling, is this probably the expected result, you think?
I think so. I think the Eldrazi deck as is just too absurd. Eye of Ugin. You didn't even see the crazy the crazy hands where I cast like 4 mimics on turn 1. You didn't see a single Thought Knot Seer this match. So I think this deck is just busted, but I think your Twin deck put up a much better fight than I expected. I thought Twin would just roll over, but it's actually pretty good at stalling out the game and trying to assemble its combo. It's just when I can cast 5/5 hasty tramplers on turn 3 or whatever, it's just a little too ridiculous. So I do think this deck is stronger, but I don't know what it would look like if you actually tuned your deck a bit to actually account for this deck in the metagame.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I think Twin is pretty flexible, but I really do feel like you could improve the matchup, but I'm not sure you could be better than Eldrazi. Your nut draws are just so insane. And we didn't even really see, I guess the very first game we played was probably your craziest draw, but we didn't even see the draws where you just literally win on turn 2 or turn 3. And those draws do happen some percentage of the time. And you even had some really clunky draws, which allowed me to kind of stay in the game and remand and stuff. And even in those games, a lot of times you still ended up winning. So I don't know. I feel good about the fight that Splinter Twin put up, but I definitely don't feel, after now playing this matchup, that Wizards needed to ban Twin to make Eldrazi good. If they just made Eldrazi good, period. Like, that deck was so insane that I don't think Twin would have kept Eldrazi out of the metagame or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm still aboard the unbanned Twin train. I don't think it needed to be banned at all. I do think this reinforces the Eldrazi ban is correct. This deck is just too absurd, and you really can't fight it. Like, you saw the Blood Moon come down, and it actually helped my terrible mana in one game, and then in another game I just had a waste and it did nothing. So it's kind of hard to fight against this deck. You just don't have the mana to keep up with a Sol land like basically every turn.
I thought the Blood Moon was my game over sideboard card. I was feeling really good when I drew it in both post sideboarded games, and I figured, oh yeah, this is what we need. We only have 2 in our sideboard, but if we draw them, that's how we actually like win these post sideboarded games. But it wasn't as good as I thought in this matchup. I figured it was game over, and it was only kind of like mediocre. And for being a colorless deck, you have a surprising amount of good removal against my deck. The dismembers are obviously, they kill either combo piece, and then the gut shots kill like half of my combo pieces. So you have a lot of ways of actually killing my stuff. And I don't think I can afford to fight over that. Like, in a lot of matchups, you'll bring in more dispels, more ways to try to like force through the combo. But I feel like if I'm not bringing in stuff like Roast and Blood Moon and I'm trying to just force through my combo, your deck is just faster than mine. So I need to bring in stuff to like try to stay alive, which means I can't bring in more dispels to fight your dismembers. So it feels like a really challenging matchup, but I think it's outside of the nut draws, I think it's relatively close, but Eldrazi is favored. But Eldrazi is much more likely to get a draw where I just have zero chance than Twin is. I feel like my nut draw is, oh, I win on turn 4 if everything goes well. Your nut draw is, you just kill me on turn 2 or turn 3.
Yeah, I don't know that Eldrazi has a bad matchup. I think it just loses to itself or it doesn't. Like, the bad match is when you draw like 4 Eye of Ugins and then die doing nothing. Or otherwise you just smash over everyone, because it's so fast that it can just actually outrace combo decks, which is a little absurd.
Yeah, I feel like if you look at the current meta with like Storm or something, I feel like Eldrazi would be the mid-range deck that would actually just kill Storm a lot of times before they're able to do their Storm kill, which is pretty crazy. It shows you just how powerful Eldrazi actually is. And I mean, the other reason why it's pretty clear that the banning was necessary and right is Eldrazi's still really good. Eldrazi Tron is still a tier 1 deck. We still see like Eldrazi running around, even with the mana base taking a huge hit. They cut essentially 8 soul lands because you lose Urborg and you lose Eye of Ugin from the deck, and it's still tier 1 after losing 8 soul lands, which is just, it's insane how powerful the deck is. So I don't know. Maybe they'll unban Twin someday. I'm kind of torn on that. I feel like they could unban Twin, but I don't know, like, I feel weird about banning and then immediately unbanning cards. I don't know if it would just, it makes the first banning look even more wrong from Wizards' perspective. So I don't know if they'd want to like admit like, oh, we probably shouldn't have banned this to begin with so quickly. But I think it would be okay in Modern. I think it would definitely be a much better way to make this style of deck better than Jace, for example, or something. I don't feel like it crowds out the metagame to the same extent as unbanning Jace would, but I don't know. Any other thoughts on the classic what if matchup, Twin versus Eldrazi, Richard?
No, I think Wizards made a good call banning Eldrazi. I can't imagine playing Modern today with this deck still running around. It would look very different. So it made for an exciting Pro Tour. It was an exciting weekend and an exciting couple of weeks, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with Eye of Ugin in Eldrazi decks anymore.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. We got a great Pro Tour out of it, and then we have a great Modern format out of it. So it kind of ended up being a win-win in the long run, I think. Anyway, that wraps up our GOAT Magic Twin vs. Eldrazi in Modern. So, Richard, thanks so much for taking the time to hang out and do it. It's always fun.
Yeah, always a pleasure, Seth.
And thanks to everyone for watching. So give us your thoughts in the comment. What do you think about this matchup? What do you think about the twin banning? Was it right at the time? Should it be unbanned? Is Eldrazi in the right place now post banning, or could it use another banning? Was it the right piece banned? Give us your opinions in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.